This USC Dornsife LA Times poll is the latest look at a number of issues affecting the state, the popularity of and the job performance of Governor Brown, the popularity and feasibility of his big tax idea, which he's really staked his governorship on.
The USC Dornsife LA Times poll has the first reliable statewide results on the governor's and the teachers' new initiative. What our poll shows is that the governor made a very considered risk, but what appears to be a very successful one, because this new combination hybrid initiative that brings together some of the governor's priorities and some of those from the teachers' union polls very, very well.
The poll seems to show strong support for the governor's plan, which would be a quarter-cent sales tax increase for 4 years and a tax of 1 to 3 percentage points on incomes of more than $250,000. That would be for 7 years. This has been a carefully crafted plan that the governor has put together in an effort to try to attract both business and labor support. And voters, about 2 to 1, voters say that they support that idea. I think the one thing that's significant is that what we used to call decline to state voters are now considered independent voters who do not declare a party preference. That about 3/4 of them support the governor's plan. That was something that really jumped out because they make up a growing part of the state's voting population.
It's never easy to pass a ballot initiative in California, but it's actually relatively easy to pass an initiative to raise taxes, as long as you're raising taxes on other people. So a ballot measure that raises taxes on smokers, on drinkers, on gamblers, on oil companies, on wealthy people, that one tends to start with an advantage.
In June, there'll be 2 initiatives on the ballot. One is a $1 per pack tax on cigarettes that will raise about $850 million annually. And most of that money will go for cancer research. 68% of those surveyed said that they support the tobacco tax for the June ballot. That is overwhelmingly popular with voters, not just with Democratic voters, but also with Republicans.
Californians are starting, and I emphasize the word starting, to get more optimistic about the state's economy and about their own economic prospects. Most voters in this state still aren't happy. They're still very worried about the state's and the nation's economic future, but they are beginning to see a light at the end of the tunnel. They are beginning to see prospects for improvement, and while that's not enough to make them happy, we're at least seeing signs of encouragement among voters, at least that the worst is over.